WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
Hey, all you racists out there, you should not be listening to our show because we do not like you. JB Red Show.
Next.
Bob Leamy is the one guy that I know that has a drill bit big enough to do a big, nice, glory hole at any truck stop he goes to.
You're very silly. You know that. It's silly, man.
Nope. Fastest man to woman. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, some people are into that. Now there's a website.
Fucking asinine.
Some shit like that. You gotta do the Rocky Mountain Ride.
Big disco.
Boy. Everybody get the Rocky Mountain Ride.
Yeah, I like it.
Seriously. Yeah.
What?
Are we back?
It is the JB Show. Welcome to it.
God.
I am JB. That over there is the Reverend.
What up?
In the room, we have Mr. Christian Kelty. Tonight, 8 o'clock, we have a call with Jon Zazula. It's going to be a banging show. We're getting a little bit of a late start, but that's okay. We're independent as fuck, and we do this for the love. So, this episode, we're going to learn about Overheard at Joe's. First up, Overheard at Joe's. Wow! Yeah, and then after that, Jon Zazula wrote a book. It's called Heavy Tales, The Music, the Metal, the Madness. Wow! So, full show for you. Jack's calling in, breaking news badly at about 8:45.
Nice.
We'll leave the phone lines open the first hour. You want to talk with us, it's 407-906-9328. We can take messages there, or you can chat live on Spreaker. Welcome back. Wow, a crazy week. A good week not to be in politics. Right?
What do you think?
Yeah. A couple good weeks. Anyway.
I don't know. Right now, that's the most entertaining thing on the planet, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's the biggest circus?
It is entertainment. It's right there front and center. It's not hidden anymore. Politics is up in your fucking grill, man.
It is.
You know?
It is. It's really... You were old enough for Dallas. Remember Who Shot JR?
Yeah.
It took the country by storm. I think this impeachment thing is going to be more salacious than that. Falcon Crest.
Salacious.
Dynasty. Yeah.
What was that word Captain used that one day?
Huh? Oh, don't put me on the spot.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Captain, when he was in here.
Yeah, Cap Spence?
Yeah. Used a really cool word.
Happenstance?
No.
Pepper? Oh, I think it was soap. You said you never heard the word before. Was that right? Soap or water. One of those. Okay. Oh, you got
By happenstance, he had never heard of soap.
Yeah. What is this? Okay. Oh, we're getting pulled. Oh, the Reverend? Is that the joke police?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Joke police. Thanks for pulling us over. It's because of him. The Reverend's driving. Anyway, on this edition, this is our Copy That.
That's Halloween
edition. And Halloween is coming up, but this is our Copy That edition, and it's really a big 10-4 to these guys that we have on our show this week. In the room with us, it is Christian Kelty. How the hell you doing, brother?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank
you for coming in. It's always a pleasure.
I was going to call in tonight and not show up.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been going through, you know what? It's 1 second at a time, man. You got to take it all 1 second at a time. So I've been working on taking it 1 second at a time. Okay. And, but I thought it was important that I get out of the house. I thought it was important that I actually go around people that I like,
Well, thank you.
No, for sure.
I appreciate that.
Hi,
Reverend.
What's up?
You're right
Christian's
over there. What's up over there? You're a little soft-spoken.
I'm just,
Is your mic working? Okay.
I don't know. Is it?
It is. I think it is. I can hear you. So, Reverend, what are you doing? What do you see? He's so fascinated. He's got his board connected in there.
Fascinated.
No. You are.
True.
He's got actually he's working two things at once. He's working the phone and the pad, and he's got this new thing on his shin.
What?
Yeah, it's like a shin implant. It's like a little screen on the shin.
It's true.
It's too much.
It's crazy.
Too many devices. Do you need a little desk over there? Should we build you like a glass?
I used to
case
have one.
and build you like a glass off just you. Put you in a
in a
little
separate
glass
room.
Yeah, silent booth.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
You should work on that.
we'd pick up your breathing noises like.
We'd have to give him one of those desks, like the old school desks that you had when you were in grade school, where you could just like lift up the top.
Oh,
It was
that's
all
a good
wooden,
idea.
You know,
Perfect.
That's a good idea.
You should get one.
and then chain him to
Don't
it.
they have those at Will's or Little Indies or something?
Do they?
I don't know.
Have you ever been
I just
there?
want to think they do.
They
No,
don't.
I have never been there.
Well,
What's
they
it
don't.
like?
They don't have those.
Oh, okay.
So
The Reverend's sitting over there. What the hell are you doing, man?
You
What's
haven't
up,
been
bro?
there. I actually
What
have
do you-
seen you
He
there.
just
You
came
actually,
in.
you have been. Man.
he doesn't remember.
You have been at Little Indies.
Don't
Yeah.
they have
You did. You
desks
guys
there?
did it. You guys did a broadcast from there, dude. You don't remember
Try
that?
to build
do you?
up some mystique.
That's-
No, we have
that's
the
from a
crazy.
desk.
We've only broadcasted
Crazy.
from this room here in Orlando. We don't go out.
I've
We should
seen
try that.
out in
We
public.
stay just right here. Yeah, maybe this 10th season we should just stay in this room no matter what.
Has it been 10?
We got 2 phone lines. Well, this is our 10th season, so I wanted to talk about that. I'm glad you mentioned that because there's another
Happy anniversary.
Tom and Dan out there. You know, they've got straight up 10 years, and how they celebrate it is when they've officially hit that 10-year mark. They
Yeah.
say, "Let's throw a big party." So they did
Right.
that this last weekend.
Right.
So how we do it is we do it like seasons, like television seasons. So we're just starting our 10th season. The show is 9 years old, right? But Wjbw, myself, I started doing all this in 2009.
But nobody cares.
And all that stuff is not published out there. Anyway, so I formally launched
I
it
gotcha,
in
I gotcha.
2010.
I gotcha.
Anyway,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go. That's my whole. That's what I just want to make sure people understood that we're not trying to steal anybody's thunder or anything like that.
Is there some concern that we're stealing somebody's thunder?
Isn't there always? I mean, isn't somebody always complaining about something?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what's the most awesome part about people complaining about stuff?
Yeah.
The
What?
best part is that you can literally not. You can literally not give a fuck. You can literally not care.
Yeah.
You can make the choice not to care about what other people think.
I love that.
I'm telling you, man.
I love that, Christian. Thank you for bringing
Like
me back
you-
to earth.
and why
there.
would you- and how
You're
would you-
right.
and
why
why
would I
and
give
why-
a flying?
And why would you compare yourself to anybody else?
There you go.
You know what I
wanna-
mean?
Comparison is the thief of joy.
You know what? Did you come up with that?
No,
Then
someone.
I want to hear. I want you to find the one that you're going to come up with.
Comparison is the thief of the statement that says comparison is the thief of joy. That's mine.
Fuck everybody else's opinion. Fuck everybody else. I don't care what anybody says. You can't care.
It's a great
'Cause
conversation.
You can't care.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't really care. You just got to keep going forward. That's
you,
what we've been
you
doing.
love your people. You trust your friends. You
10
build these
years.
relationships.
There you go. Season 10.
You know, and people
Thank
like
you.
give you the. But you know, everybody, like fuck them. Like who cares?
Well, yeah, everybody's doing their own thing, and you don't wish anybody ill will, but you do just want to be like, hey, I'm doing something. You know, like you don't want to feel invisible to a degree. After a decade,
Do you feel invisible? Because I feel like you do sometimes.
in Orlando, I do.
Can we do-
I
yeah.
will tell you something honest since you're asking
Yeah,
me here.
I'm serious. Let's
I'll
talk
tell you
about
something
this.
honest because I feel like if Tom and Dan was not from Orlando or in this town, we would have a lot more juice. We would be a lot more recognized.
Okay, you know, but here's JB. Here's the thing about
Yeah.
that. You can make that happen. It's literally you finding the focus and finding the way to do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I've got to move to DeLand or something.
You know what? How
is
the
what I'm
fuck?
hearing.
How the fuck do I have a successful show? How do I have bad say? How do I have all this fucking crazy shit I've created? It's because I literally don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I put myself out there front and center.
Yes.
I surround myself with great people who make everything I do 1,000 times better, dude. And I just fucking go for it. I don't give a shit.
Well, there you go.
You know, and dude, and
I love the spirit.
and I love you. And I love what
love
you
you,
do,
man.
and I
Thank
just
you.
fucking I think that the way you bring people together is fucking dynamite. I think it's aces, dude. You can't touch it, right?
Well-
so here's the thing. Hold on, let me finish real quick.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, man. Like you are this commodity. You're you. You know, just fucking unabashedly, dude.
You can't discount yourself because of what you think
Yeah, and
other people think or don't think. And I understand that. It really does matter to me that this whole thing that we're doing just is perceived as pure as it is, right? Because we're not trying to put on airs. You're messing with the mic right now. It's a live recording. We're going to leave that in there.
Of course.
Right? We're not trying to do this a serious novel to get you to think, to turn the tide on your thinking.
you know what? Nobody gives it. Dude. Here's
There's
the
so
deal.
many of those kind of
Here's the deal,
podcasts
man.
out there.
Nobody gives a fuck about what you're doing. They only care about why you do it. Does that make sense?
I like
So if you're out there saying, yo, this is why the show is, and this is why I do this, and this is this, that's it. That's fucking money, dude.
We're going to clean house on that. Do it. Hell yeah. Christian Kelty, local legend.
Wjbw. And
Christian.
the Rev's in the house.
The Reverend's over here. I am Wjbw. This is what we do. Local legend, 20 plus years. Somebody pushing forward in the scene. I'm glad you got your little board there back, Rev. I'm happy. You look very happy. Oh, somebody's at the door, Rev. You better
Gotta get the jar.
you gotta run down and get it. We got Christian Kelty in the house, the man behind a number of great productions here in Orlando. The black and blue Little Mermaid. That was amazing.
The black and blue Little Mermaid.
What was it? No, I'm sorry.
It was the She-Man of the lagoon.
It was. Did you guys
Black
even see it?
Lagoon
You guys
She-Man.
didn't see the show?
I've seen the footage of it.
It's okay, you guys. It's all good. Yeah, it was.
It was
Yeah.
the Little Merman from the Black and Blue Lagoon.
Just the black.
Thank you.
Black Lagoon.
Oh, Black
We're
Lagoon.
gonna call it Blue Lagoon.
Oh.
No, you're right.
Oh, that's what I remembered. Anyway, he's in the house with us. Overheard at Joe's, what was the original concept?
Joe's NYC Bar.
Yeah, Joe's NYC Bar. Okay, so
Right.
that has been global. You've taken that so many places. This is
Yeah.
a great installment. Now, we love to learn about people. How long have you been in Orlando? I don't know if we've ever gone there with
God,
you.
dude, I came here on a vacation in like 1992.
Okay.
It was supposed to be for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I stayed for like 2 months. So I got like I got cast on Swamp.
felt good about that.
Do you remember when Swamp
What?
Thing was down
Yeah.
here? I was up in New York, like struggling, like broke ass actor. I had nothing. It was just a fetus. I came down here because of a split relationship.
Yeah.
And in 2 weeks, I got a job doing. I got on a TV show.
Nice.
I cast some
Nice.
extra in a
I
movie.
didn't know this.
Yeah, I got started doing
So
improv.
this like 92. What was
and
a big...
I got yeah.
Universal was a big outlet?
Yeah, so I got what did I get? Okay, so I got cast at the Rep in a show called Sinbad, which is the Civic. The Civic is the Rep. Anyway, I got that. I got cast on the TV show Swamp Thing at Universal.
What? Like as what?
As like, no, I was an inmate in an insane asylum.
Oh, okay.
Actually, is what that was. And that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got that. I got those 2 gigs, and I started doing comedy, sports. I get that, and I get like there's like 4 of them in like 2 weeks. And I was like, I'm gonna. I called my friends in New York. I'm like, I'm not coming back. I'm gonna stay in Orlando.
So that's pretty awesome, dude. I didn't know that about you, that you came here and you immediately got to work. You were working as an actor. Okay. Thank you, Reverend. Should we take that board away from him?
No.
Turn it down. Okay.
Motherfucker. All right.
When did this
You
become?
get to,
Yeah.
you get to hear my finger this
Now
week.
you're talking.
You son of a
Nobody
bitch.
can hear your finger. It's always up your own ass. That's why. Okay. Stop the infighting in the interview.
Who's got the
Look at him. He's causing
who's got the
Awesomest
talking finger?
ever.
Yep.
He is not. He is starting the board wars.
Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts. This for you.
This here's a reading from the Butt Freak Blues by Country
It's called Board Wars.
Barnes.
Board Wars.
This is-
Okay. Never mind.
No, this is fucking awesome. I think you guys should do this. Board Wars
should've
should be
brought
a
a board.
thing.
I'm moving and shaking and candlestick making.
You'll always beat me with Jim Jackson.
Maybe that's where it's at.
And now let's
Most
get partying
awesomest
forever.
fail.
Well, hold on. You guys have a Joseph Martin sample?
And Jessica Martins.
You don't have any samples of me? Or Bad Santa? Where are my fucking samples?
It's not that time of year.
Where are my fucking samples?
That's where it's at. I'm tired of this little girly man.
Yes, I do, man.
Where are my fucking samples?
Where are your samples?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of your local legend interview, so let's cease a treaty to the board wars. And that's a great point. Where are your... You know what? I've actually put out some productions where you were talking about turkey burgers or turkey with Jillicious at a Renaissance fair or something like that. There's little clippets and snippets and stuff of you out there everywhere.
Shut
Sir,
up. Is
so-
there really?
There really are, yeah. I use a lot of stuff from the show. Remember one time you sat in here with Jill? It must have been like
Yes.
2015 or something
She had
like that.
the muskrat thing. What was that?
I was here, wasn't I?
Can't
Yeah, you were
no,
here.
you were out of the studio that week. You were like going to see Revolting Cocks or something. I forget. Or just maybe the Cox part.
It's
I'm
weird.
not sure.
Sometimes when he's in the studio, it's like he's not even here.
Yeah, that was like, he was like a little kid on an iPad on an airplane just there. We did the whole open without him. He's just playing with his buttons over there now. Okay. Oh,
But I'm
not going to say anything?
He's letting me talk.
All right,
and I
let's
appreciate
talk about.
that.
Did you know about
No,
Christian? He first came here in '92. Got a bunch of acting jobs and stuff. Did you know that?
Yeah, of course I knew that.
Yeah, so let's talk about something else, though. Can we talk about what I want to talk about?
Yeah,
'Cause
let's
I'm the
talk
guest.
about what you want to talk about.
I'm the guest. All right,
so it's your local legend. So you've been here.
I want to ask you guys something.
Let's hear it.
That's the Reverend.
So when it comes to this judging yourself against other people thing and worrying about what other people might think,
that's him, not me.
No, hold on. I'm throwing it out there, right? So let me ask you, Rev. Like, in all seriousness, what gives you confidence? Like, what about you gives you confidence? What is it that gets you away from those kind of thoughts where you're going to be all fucked off about yourself and act like a cunt and a pussy? And like, I'm so sad. Nobody listens to my, like, that's no slam. I love you, but I'm with you on this. Like what gives you confidence?
Say your breast.
I just like being at my house. That's what gives me confidence. So, like, if I need to, like,
being home,
get away, being home, and and a nice home with my beautiful bride, and that's what ultimately gives me confidence.
Okay,
dude, I love that. So you have something that you can ground.
Next
yourself
question.
To. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
You know what gives me great disparage and makes me want to go home?
Disparage.
Shit like this.
What?
Talking about my feelings like a
me and all the thinking, and my heart hole doesn't like to talk.
Yeah,
my heart hole doesn't like to talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of holes,
little baby CC Exizio. Wait.
Yeehaw Junction.
Christian. A
Christian Kelty,
been here in Orlando, been a great benefit to Orlando, done a lot of awesome, badass productions, has awesome opportunity, really something cool to share with us. We got about 20 minutes until our scheduled call at 8 o'clock.
Jeez,
so
I can go for another 20 minutes right now?
Can we pull back the... I'll
kind
of pull back the...
so check it out. So,
the cover. Overheard at Joe's.
So
this is one of your shows, in case people don't know.
Yeah, I got this interactive bar. I believe everybody deserves to be heard, so I created a show where people could talk and other people would listen and talk. So anyway, you guys remember the old train station on Church Street, right by the railroad tracks, right there on Church?
Yeah.
Right. So I met this woman named Mandy Longo, who's like a first-rate badass here in Orlando. And just nobody knows yet.
Okay.
But she does tours.
She from here?
Yeah, she's like forever, and she loves the city, and she's passionate about the history of it. And
all right.
She does these tours through downtown. She knows more about the town than you guys.
Currently, right now, like what kind of tours? Like ghost tours?
No, like there's a bar tour. There's around around Lake Eola tour. There's like a.
How long has she been doing that?
A few years, dude.
Okay.
Mosquito.
I'm just asking for the listeners.
Mosquito County Tours.
Mosquito County Tours
is the name of the company. Anyway,
okay.
She got the second floor of this building, right there on Church Street. And I came in, I interviewed for a job to direct a 1920s immersive event for her that's going to happen in November, by the way, you guys. It's called Orlando's Eve, November 16th.
All right.
It's going to be off the chain, you guys. It's like a...
so when is that happening?
Yeah, November 16th. So I got her in. So she brought me in to direct that, and I cast it.
Wow.
And then during the tour, when I met her, she showed me the bottom of the building, and there's this awesome bar in there. And she's like, I want to turn this into this kind of cool throwback space.
All right.
That's like, like a place in like 1910, that would literally feel like an old school. Where they would hang out.
Well, you hear the clickety-clackety of the train outside.
Yeah,
it feels like that.
So she wants to create this immersive environment that I think is really incredible. And she asked, if I'd be interested in bringing Joe's in there a couple nights a week. And I was like, yes. And then the more it's kind of gone on, she's asked me to be the manager of the venue. So I'm going to manage the floor to build, which is going to be the bottom floor.
Okay.
And then
amazing.
What's the capacity of this place?
Well, we got to get through some health department coming in and people coming in and check stuff.
Right. That's always fun.
yeah.
So we got to see. You know what? I think the city does a good job of taking care of people who hustle to make stuff happen.
Right.
You know, we're hustling to make stuff happen.
Well, and the bones of that building, that's over 100 years old, right? That's
it was built in like 1890.
Downtown
you guys.
Orlando,
It's insane.
Wow.
1890.
Total.
It's been there forever,
Yeah.
you guys. It was the original train station, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, awesome.
So Joe's will go in there, and then she
That's
asked me,
such a big deal.
and then she asked me, as venue manager, I get to book in acts into the
Right.
space.
Right. Yeah.
So, because she
Well,
said
that's
to
what I
me,
was asking.
she was like, dude, there's no live music on Church Street anymore.
Well, ultimately, what would the capacity be?
I walked up and down the block. Hold on, I'll get to that.
Okay.
Because we have the outside patio. It's a whole thing, dude.
Okay.
Like inside, probably
Okay, dude.
50, maybe more. Outside, probably at least a couple hundred. You
All right.
know,
Okay.
but like so. We want to do like a Florida songwriter night every Thursday, maybe like a storyteller night. We want to do like bands. We do Joe's. We do other theater stuff. We get some burlesque in there.
love it.
We get stuff that's like of the era. Like
It's so more
she's got such a great
like
idea. You guys.
metropolitan. You want to use the space to kind of have the metropolitan arts that a lot of big cities
There's nothing
have.
down there. There's Sacs down there, and they're
Yeah.
awesome. Mad Cow's
Right.
there nearby, and they're
That's great.
Mad Cow.
That's great
And then
news.
so we're going to kind of be part of that. And I'm like, it's cool, you guys, because here's what's fucking cool is that all the great things that have happened with Joe's and with Bad Santa and like it's like I feel really fortunate that people see my idea, my vision, and they come and do it with me.
Yeah.
In this case, this woman Mandy's got this vision, and I'm like, dude, I want to come do this with you.
Yeah.
Like I want to come and work for you and with you to help your
so
shit
awesome.
your shit come to fruition because I believe in you.
Yeah.
So and I'm sorry if that makes you a big old wet one there,
No.
Rev. You don't want to hear feelings, but dude, like that's fucking badass that she's doing that.
Ever since Gary posted
I want to help her fucking
that
knock it out.
picture of Guns N' Roses guy, he always, every time I see him now, he looks like a Guns N' Roses singer. What's his name?
Axl Rose.
Yeah,
You totally look like
Axl-
Axl Rose,
doesn't he?
dude. Wow.
He looks like Axl Rose right now. I mean, that's a compliment, I guess. Anyway, for some, isn't it? I guess.
I guess.
It is, right?
Oh,
Anyway.
well, thanks for the compliments, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Carry on.
You rock. You got a vinyl Tapas Bar shirt on. He's chilling out. He hasn't said a lot this episode.
All right.
I'm going to commentate.
Hey,
the
you guys,
reverend.
once we get this space up and running, you guys coming down there and doing a podcast from there, I think would be really badass.
That is what it sounds badass.
I think it would be really badass right there.
Yes.
Right there on Church Street. Dude, I think we're going to do something special with this building.
Well, you see, and people,
I
if they
really feel like it's
I'm
good.
very familiar with that.
don't
that
know the
building.
concept, right? The concept is an open air bar, but there's a live, straight up play kind of really going on during this whole
with Joe's?
experience,
Yeah.
right? With Joe's, people don't know. So this is a super highly unique thing, and I love that they're doing it in downtown. It kind of shows you that they're really, with all the money, they really want to dump in a lot of, people that are going to come through that area there again.
This woman
want that
well,
again, and
you know what? It needs it. It
does.
For Church Street to like pop back up would be dope, and it feels like the right time for it to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the all the architecture and everything that's going up there, and all those apartments that are going up there, they're going up there to live in a metropolitan city where they can walk out their door, go have a really good dinner, go see a play, go do this, go that.
Go
That's
see
what
an
they want.
impromptu
That's why
experience.
they're paying for those buildings there.
Yeah.
Right.
So like downtown Orlando is about to go through a rude awakening because those bars are going to fall off. Like they're putting a fucking Taco Bell in the corner of Central.
Really?
Well, it's
Where?
going to have
Is
a
that
bar,
happening?
too.
Central and Orange, a Taco Bell,
it's going
dude.
to be like one
It's
of
gonna
those
blow up.
new fancy.
Which you know what? Which is a harbinger for the fact that downtown is going to become,
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan. It's got to happen. Not that Taco Bell is the fucking be all and end all, mind you, but I'm just saying, like this is progress, you guys.
I love it.
And
I
I'm
would agree, though, too. I'd love to see those pizza places stay there that have been there forever.
Yeah,
right?
man.
I mean,
Geno's, which is now Guido's, which is now
right.
Goo-Goos and Guy. Like, it's the same fucking, they just changed.
They keep changing.
It always begins with a G, and then they change the rest of the name.
Talking with Christian
And the
Kelty.
pizza is still fucking, you know what? New York City pizza is where it's at, but, Orlando, if I have to really fucking find places, that's not a bad choice.
We got to be known for something, though. Could it be like a lizard on a stick or something? I wouldn't eat that. I don't know. Something we can natural. We got plenty of these things.
Lizard on a stick.
Yeah, like a shish kebab.
You know what? Tastes like chicken.
You know what?
Metal bug toasted.
I always believe you go with your first fucking impulse, and lizard on a stick sounds like a fucking winner to me, dude.
Yeah. Oh, well,
you put a little like
you can make it delicious.
A little honey on it, or a little sriracha,
really honey lizard on a stick,
glazed honey sriracha lizard stick.
Yeah, sriracha lizard on a stick,
glazed honey sriracha lizard stick, dude.
We got a winner. It is true.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, so there we go then. It is Christian Kelty in the house. Hold on. The Reverend, I keep forgetting you have a board. I'm like, where are these sounds coming from?
I know.
I look over there. I'm like, oh, it's him. It sounds like a little kid's toy. Remember that little kid's toy that would be like a
xylophone?
Yeah.
That's been around for 2,000 years.
Little kid's toy. It's actually a real instrument. Anyway,
yeah, people actually play that shit, dude.
We're in studio with Christian Kelty. Thank you. Telling us about Overheard at Joe's. Now, you said kind of it's going to rotate in there, or what's going to happen?
We're going to get other...
You're not in there...
Things in there. Well,
okay.
Here's the plan. Here's my hope. Here's what I've been, what we've been talking about. We got the space open. We got to get some programming in there that bring people downtown. Joe's is part of that overall thing. Mm-hmm. I'm an entertainment director, so I'm able to kind of work other stuff in as well.
Yeah.
Love it. And, depending on how things go after the first of the year, I'm hoping that we can get Joe's in there on kind of like a semi-permanent basis,
On a permanent, it would just be the bar.
Just a couple nights a week. Maybe we do like a Friday and Saturday 10 o'clock show downtown.
Make it exclusive to a degree
where
it's like...
because I want to put other shows in there earlier. Like I want people to be like, I want to go down to the Florida bar. I want to go down to the fucking train station, and I want to see 2 shows, have some drinks, walk around, eat some good food. Like that's what people do in a metropolitan city. By the way,
Patrick Green is leaving Orlando. I think I heard, right?
Is he?
I think I heard that.
Nice segue.
That guy's a fucking institution.
Well, I agree with that. But who here in Orlando, upcoming writers, are the people that are playwrights, people that are doing stuff, putting productions together, little teams or anything that you'd be referring to? Like, hey, I'd be bringing these guys
man.
on. I'm interested to learn a little more about
some people here in Orlando like crushing it.
That who would you imagine like bringing into that space for that purpose? Like you remember every year Joseph would do the John Lennon thing.
Yeah,
and he'd have Jim Jackson and Andrew Spear be painting live. What I think would be really cool is to get that live painting going in there, right? So you got a guy up on stage and he's doing like a live painting like it's a performance, right? So, I don't know. So, I like that kind of stuff. Obviously, our good friend of the show, Perigo.
I think that's a great idea. There's no reason I can't put that in there. And people would come see that,
People would come see that. You kind of, what was the guy's name?
Yeah, man.
Do you remember Denny Dent? I think his name was.
No.
He used to paint with 2 paintbrushes and like really fast and like to rock music.
Was he really good?
He would paint to rock music. Yeah. And then
he sucked.
At the end of the song, it'd be like, wow.
You'd be like, what is that?
He did this awesome.
And then flip it upside down and you still would be like, what the fuck is that?
How did you come to life? Where is the off button? Why did you just come to life right there?
It was awesome. No, let go. It's good.
Well, I mean, Christian's talking about stuff and then you're talking about a different space and this shit completely different. I'm like, where are you going with all this?
To another typical burger restaurant.
No wonder you have a complex about
horrible.
whether or not your show's good.
God, really? I know, right?
Excuse me, sir.
Fucking A.
You failed.
Hey, can we have a musical break? Can we
You
play a song?
failed. Thank you. Yeah, let's go to the Reverend's Revelation. What the fuck is that?
No, let's not do that.
What?
Right, because
Why?
I want to do that after we talk to Zazula.
Oh, come on. You do? Okay. I thought, but you sent me this Tom York track. I thought you were doing that.
No, if you read it.
What Tom York track?
Jesus Christ.
He said,
yeah, go ahead and go play the Tom York track. That's fine.
York your own Tom York track, yo.
And, let's play that.
What? Yeah,
I like that song Dawn Chorus. That thing is pretty good, but it's really super fucking depressing. Super depressing. You put a techno beat.
Play what I sent you, the Tom York.
No, we're not going to your revelation yet. You just
That's not my revelation. Oh. But you can play the Tom York song. That's not my revelation if you looked at what I sent after that.
Everything's like a dysfunctional relationship with you lately. What's going on, Reverend?
I don't know. You tell me.
Wow. He's so aggressive.
I'm just over here having a good time, bro.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
'Cause
man.
It seems like you're
I'm just listening.
at my expense or our guest expense. Oh. Jesus, shut everything down. All right, well, what are we going to do? Come back and talk for 5 minutes? All right.
Yeah. Let's
Come
play
back
some
and
Tom
talk
York.
for 5 minutes, then cue our call up with motherfucking Johnny Z. They would call him Jon Zazula. Talking with Christian Kelty, freshly dubbed a local legend. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for. Am I officially in the local legend club?
You still are now.
Yeah, man.
Yep,
Am
you're
I
in the
officially
mailing.
in right now?
Once
You're in
a
the
legend,
mailing.
always
Can
a
you hit an applause button? That'd be a good place for an applause button.
You get 3 onesie grams.
Dummy.
Yeah. We don't have applause buttons here.
You guys have. There's no applause for. Well, I'm so happy to be a local legend. You guys, thank you so much. I'd like to thank my dad and everybody who's ever worked at Wally's or drank at Wally's or.
Let's go to it. Jeez, man.
Everybody who's ever worked at Wally's or drank at Wally's or.
Goodbye. Go to this fucking break here, please. Somebody help me.
Tom York.
Tom York. Let's go to it. Jeez, man.
Everybody who's ever worked at Wally's or drank at Wally's or.
Goodbye. Go to this fucking break here, please. Somebody help me.
Wjbw.
Maybe that's where it's at.
Party at AK's house.
The revolution has begun.
Google that right now.
And now, breaking news badly.
Yes, I do, man.
Yeah. Yes, I do. No, of course I do.
Well, what?
Yes.
My board's off.
I can't hear myself.
Okay.
Big disco biscuit.
I'm not in this next section. I'm not gonna be in this next section.
All right. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm gonna step outside. I'll be right back.
All right. Be right back.
I'll be right back.
The JB Rev Show. We are here. Gurkha Burka Burka.
Nice glory.
There you go. Big nice glory hole. Any truck stop he goes to. All right. There it is. 2020. There you go. Here we come.
2020.
10 years of this shit.
Yeah. No, 9 years.
There you go.
10 seasons.
9 years. Oh, thank you. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah. Thanks
for having me
9
on the
years.
Dan and Tim
10
show.
seasons. So, there you go. Technical problems happen, but that's a part of going forward. You can't fucking stop going forward. That's what we always learn. That's what we always know. We got the infinite feedback loop going on that destroyed the
1 second at a time. But that loop was that
was
loop,
insane. I don't
that
know
loop
what was
the
going on
tits,
there.
Dude. It was
That
so
was
good.
crazy.
It was so good. That loop is so fucking good, dude.
It was.
Do you have it saved someplace?
Yeah,
it's going
I
to be
think, yeah.
broadcasted. Yeah, I've
It's
just
so
got to
dude, I want a whole
reconnect
song
it,
on that shit.
into
Shit. It's so
Well, it's mixed in with Tom York's traffic.
yeah. Okay,
It
Yeah,
sounds
there you
really
go. That
good
was
until
York's
Tom starts
traffic,
singing.
Yeah.
And that's when
There
it
you go.
really
Yo,
sounds
whoa.
Well, we tried to keep
Whoa.
it.
Well, no, because you can't have,
What's
you
your
know.
problem with Tom York singing? Dude?
No, I love Tom York singing.
He just
but
saying he didn't want to
you
step
can't
on
be
it.
talking over the lyrics. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
He didn't want to step
That's
on
what
it.
I meant.
That's basically what. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Where is this? Let's see. We got this going here. Hold on. We're calling, giving a, make sure we got this call going through.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? This is JB. I got the Reverend over there. Is this Jon Zazula?
You got it, man. How you doing?
Awesome. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a nice night. It's a beautiful night out here tonight, huh?
Yeah, it is.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, we're in Orlando, Florida, and I know that's where you're at right now as well, and you are definitely a local legend. How long have you been in Orlando?
This is year 5 now.
Yeah.
All
okay,
right.
and before that, New York?
Before that, believe it or not, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Hey, you're not on a speakerphone by any chance, are you?
No, I'm not.
There
you sound better
you
right
sound
there.
so much better. Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful.
There we
Okay,
go.
cool. On the line, we got Jon Zazula. Man, you rock, brother. Appreciate your time being able to do this. We're giving you our local legend because you're living here. There you go.
Yeah.
We appreciate the fact you make Orlando home. So thank you for that. It is Jon Zazula on the line, Megaforce Records.
And a recent author. Let's talk.
Well,
that's
and
what
a recent author, too. Yeah, but your history is awesome, dude. So at any point, if you'd love to share some stories with us, we'd love to learn about that a little bit more. But most importantly, you wrote a book, and it's coming out near the end of the month, the 29th of October?
It's coming out on October 29th.
Yep.
That's right. It's in pre-sale right now.
Awesome. Yep, people can get it.
It's doing hella good.
Yeah.
We made the #1 book on the Amazon wish list.
Wow.
Which is pretty far out, and we didn't even ship yet.
Wow.
So, yeah, man, it's really groovy. We're really getting off on what's going on and the excitement around the book. And I want you to know that, Megaforce Records was a label that Marsha and I started together back in 1983, but we don't own it anymore.
Right.
We did sell it, and we are retired right now here in sunny Orlando.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Right. So let's talk about you getting started, because I got to tell you, man, you really changed the face of rock and roll. I remember the first time that I heard Metallica. I mean, it was just like, it was such a part of my youth. I was like 15 when I first heard Ride the Lightning, and that album. And it was just like, it was a game changer for sure. And I want to talk about how you discovered that sound and how you were able to just get it out there. I mean, because it was so different and so let's talk about that.
Well, it's pretty much in the book, and it's been told an awful lot. But what I could tell you is that I had a record store up north, a legendary heavy metal only record store for years called Rock and Roll Heaven, not the one that's down here, a whole different one up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was at that record store where someone brought me a demo tape from a band they just saw live on the West Coast named Metallica.
Right.
I didn't even want to play the tape in my store, because in those days I played demos at the store, but it was after I heard them at home. And I knew that I wouldn't be wasting anybody's time or ears.
Right.
I just don't play demos in my store unheard of. But this guy said, John, you're going to flip. You're going to lose your mind. And I knew the guy. And I said, what? If he's selling me this hard, it's got to be great.
Yeah.
Right.
So I put it on. And holy shit, that sucker blew my brains out, man. That tape blew my brains out.
Wow.
And I turned around to Marsha, and I said, and to these guys, I go, does anybody work with this band? Does anybody do anything with this band?
Mm-hmm.
They know they're on the West Coast, and they're trying to make it, and they're moving up to San Francisco area because LA is a hair band now. So basically I went and got a bunch of change out of the drawer. The cash we had in those days, cash drawers.
Right.
Things were very different than they were today, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
And I took that change because we didn't have cell phones or any of this stuff back in 1983, 82.
Mm-hmm.
All we had was payphones.
Right.
And I didn't have a payphone in my store. I had to run outside this flea market where my store was. On an outside wall, there was a phone. And from that phone, I called the name on the tape.
Damn.
KJ Dorton, who put me in touch with Lars. Lars called me at dinner.
Wow.
And the rest is history.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Talking with Jon Zazula, and again, that's a little bit about his book, Heavy Tales, available October 29th, Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, JonZazula.com. You can get all that information there. You rock, brother. I know you're really great friends with a friend of our sponsor of our show, that we talk about, Gary Schwartz. So we love that metal, we love that kind of that metal edge and aspect, but.
Absolutely. And you've been on this show before, right?
Yeah.
We've had you as a guest before.
Me?
Yeah, you've actually been on our show before years ago.
It was a couple years when Gary was in studio. He was like just impromptu called you or something, and I think your dog was on your lap or something like that. Remember that?
Oh,
I don't know.
That sounds like me. My dog's always on my lap.
There you go. So but anyway, you talked to us a couple of years ago, and we didn't realize who you were, and we always wanted to set this interview up. So I think it's awesome that we're able to do it now, and I love to learn. Hey, you've got this book coming out. We do encourage people, go pre-order it, because I've got the Stern book. Somebody got me as a gift to someone that knows me, and it's a good guy gift, like a guy to a guy gift. That's a badass gift. Look at it. It's the
metal.
Yeah, it's Heavy Tales. The music, the metal, the madness. And
that's what it is.
Yeah. So how many? So what was the kind of take on writing this book? You and your wife did that together a lot. Was it a long,
how did you
process, or
how
did that all come together?
The book?
Yeah. I mean, whose idea was it?
The book, well, it was always my idea to write a book.
I can imagine,
I just never got around to it.
I can imagine that people all throughout your life were saying, man, you need to write a book, right? I mean, how many times did you hear that before you actually did it?
Yeah, I've heard that not even hundreds of times, thousands of times.
Right, exactly. I mean, so...
And it got to the point where I retired, and I'm sitting around my home looking at the pool going, I don't even use that pool, man. I got nothing going on here,
Right.
So I said, let's write a book and give me something to do.
Hell yeah.
Give the old man something to do.
Well, that's awesome. And it's too, it brings you back, I'm sure, when you're going through all those stories. The book, I'm sure, is very rich with, story-driven stuff. So we don't want to spoil a lot of stuff here, but we do love to, learn about people. Now that you're here in Orlando, are you still doing music here? Are there local metal guys here? Do you want to do some shout outs to some local guys here kind of in Orlando, or what should we be looking out for on the metal scene? Anything cool coming down the...
Well, I gotta tell you something. The band that I fell in love with out of the Florida area was that band called The Absence.
Okay.
The Absence are basically out of Springfield area. I'd say Tampa. But they have the lead guitarist plays in Arch Enemy and Sanctuary.
Okay.
All right.
The bass player plays in Soulfly.
Okay.
The drummer plays with Venom Inc.
All right. So it's like an all-star band.
It's an all-star band, and the guitarist plays bass for Soilwork.
Wow.
I mean, it's an amazing band. They're right out of the area.
Okay.
I hear they're in the studio doing a new album, but their last album was phenomenal, and if people don't know about it, I definitely say
that's a great tip.
The Absence.
The Absence. Yeah, I'm looking them up online. They look pretty fucking legit.
There's an album. I'm not sure. I think it's called "Gift for the Obsessed."
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think it's the last one. It has
Walking Shadows. Does that sound familiar to you?
Dead and Gone, I see. Oh, that's from 08. Here's a new one. Yeah, a gift for the obsessed. Hold on. We'll get a little sample. Hold on. We don't want that. We don't need a commercial.
Anyways,
get a little sample.
Let's go on.
Hold on. Yeah, we'll get a little sample of this. Nice. Hold on. I want to hear The Absence. The Absence. Hold on. Absence. Absence. That's a good way to say it. Yeah. Perfectly.
Anyways,
all right. Let's check it out. Here we go.
Are we playing it now?
Yeah, we're gonna play a little now.
Just a little niplet.
That's
Go ahead,
great.
yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah. There you go. That's great music. Okay, so there you go. That's the Absinthe. I'll go Absinthe. I'll go ahead and like that. That'll be available on the Twitter feed there.
So this is, let me ask you this, John. This is like a tell-all book. I mean, kind of like the crazy shit that you saw on the road. I mean, what kind of direction? Just give me kind of a summary, if you would.
The book is the actual story about how all this metal and all this thrash came together.
Okay.
It's a story of my life, which started off very intensely in the Bronx of New York.
Right.
I lived on the streets because I put a knife in my father's throat after he beat the shit out of me for years.
Wow.
That's in the book. And I lived on the streets of New York, and how I got motivated and ended up on Wall Street. And from Wall Street, I got in trouble, ended up in jail.
Okay.
And it goes from jail to needing money to feed my family. I always loved music, so to make $70 to feed my family, I started a record store, just a little tiny record store at a flea market, hoping to make $70 a weekend. Excuse me, so I could feed my family.
Wow. Right.
And from that grows a big record store into Metallica, into Testament, Overkill, Merciful Fate, Venom, Raven, Anthrax. Ace Frehley, King's X.
Wow.
King's X, yeah.
Hey, speaking of Ace Frehley, are you going to be at the show October 29th at Hard Rock?
I got to tell you, I'd like to be.
Okay.
I'd like to be. I haven't made plans yet. I'll probably have to call Ace and get a pair.
You should go to that stuff like totally VIP.
That's how he travels.
Yeah,
Are you
he's
kidding
got to
me?
do that.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Talking with Jon Zazula, jonzazula.com. He's got a new book coming out a little later at the end of this month. You can pre-order it now at jonzazula.com. But John, you, man, we love people that are full of rich history, and
that's you. For sure.
For the most part, well, thank you, man. And you definitely are a local legend, even though you've only been here about a decade or so. You bring a lot of great stuff with you. And I love the fact that you're calling Florida home. On the other side of that, you do go to metal shows. I see some stuff out there. Yeah, I see you going to metal.
Out there.
So I love the tip that you're giving us. Would you be open to giving us a future metal updates or anything? If you ever think anybody's out there worth hearing, you give us a shout. We'll air their stuff.
Well, sure. And I'll tell you, there's another band if you want to check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're from France.
Okay.
Oh, I've heard of that place.
And they're called Arcania.
Arcania.
I tried to help them and get them deals. They're so amazing. There's no words for how fantastic they are. The drummer of Arcania is very much like Dirk from the Busen, I think from Verbhausen, from Megadeth.
Oh, wow. Really?
Right.
He's that good, the drummer.
Wow.
Each player was a mutant. They're all a bunch of mutants.
Yeah.
And there's a song, I think the first word is never.
All right.
But if you look it up, never say die, or never say never, or never say something.
Yeah.
But if you watch the video, it will blow your mind how great they are. And then just to know, if anybody cares, like my favorite band right now.
Okay, yeah.
Is Arch Enemy.
Arch Enemy,
okay.
Are they from Texas?
No, Arch Enemy are from Scandinavia.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay, damn. Arch Enemy, yeah. I'm on their site. It's archenemy.net. Talking with Jon Zazula. He's giving us some tips on what metal he likes, which is fucking awesome, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, we do.
But these are great bands. For people who really love music, who like their metal really in the foreground, not just background bullshit,
Right.
And these three bands really give it to you.
Yeah.
So that's my little tidbit.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much, John. We love the fact you're able to give us a little bit of time. And again, man, we want to encourage people, go to JonZazula.com, Jon Zazula. And there you'll be able to order the book, pre-order the book. And
I'll sign it.
Yeah, and you will sign it too.
Nice.
Yeah, and I saw you're also doing like little phone calls and different things like that. So there's different ways to get even more in depth and ingrained with you and what you're doing. But you rock, brother, man. We appreciate you once again. When you see Gary, tell him the huge thanks.
John.
He's listening right now.
Thanks to
Gary's listening right now.
Nice. Thanks,
Adrenaline PR. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah,
there you go. Adrenaline PR too. We
love
thank
you,
those
John.
guys. But yeah, so let me grab the Reverend over there. He was actually going to do a cue up to his revelation. Hang on the line with us. Let's see, is it the Reverend's revelation? Let me go here.
So, this...
Let me see if I can bring it up here.
Yeah, as long as you can bring it up over there. So let me tell you something. As I was growing up, especially when I was 15, I remember I was going over to a friend's house, and we were big into the music. But the first time that we heard this song, "For Whom the Bell Tolls," I mean, it was like I'm getting goosebumps right now. It was just an amazing experience for the angst of our youth.
It was the beginning of the end of the world.
Yeah,
there
right.
you go.
1984.
But this is my every week, John. I pick a song that's special to me that I like, and actually, this week is my revelation is Metallica's "For Whom the Bell Tolls." So, thanks for being a guest tonight, Jon Zazula. This is JB Show.
All right.
We'll talk to you soon.
Good night.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Is he still on?
quasi-radio web show.
Wow. Yeah. And we're back. It's Wjbw Show. That was my revelation this week. It was Metallica, For the Whom the Bell Tolls. Hey, man, when I tell you the first time I heard that, you know, it was like we heard those bells, and it just brought us right back to AC/DC's Hell's Bells, and it was just like
you felt like
it was like, oh, dude, that was a game changer. That Metallica was like, well,
it was good
totally,
to talk with John. I think it's awesome what he's doing. That book looks amazing. I'll probably order a couple so we can get a couple of books.
Yeah, do that.
Because
give me a book. Order me a book.
You want me to order your
book? Yeah,
Christmas.
I want you to order me a book.
Father's Day present.
You said,
gift Mother's Day present.
Great.
Well, surely can't be like an anniversary.
Is Jack DeMarco calling in
or
today?
anything? We've got him at about 8:45.
Okay.
Or
we got Christian Kelty in studio with us.
I can't hear myself. Am I on?
Christian Kelty in studio.
Where am I? Am I here? Yeah. I was told my agent said.
Yeah.
My agent said that I'd be done by 8:25.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so,
if you got to ride home, you can leave.
We've got about 3 or 4 minutes. You know, if you want.
Well,
to.
if
your ride's out there, you know what? Actually,
when's Jack DeMarco calling? That's what I want to know.
I want to know what's up with this.
Do you guys normally do like a news? Is there a news segment you guys do?
There is. We got a new host for.
Yeah, so we've kind of given the news over to
my root beer float seems to be out of root beer and float. So
all right.
What is up with this?
I don't know what you're doing there, but you're got a live mic. Okay, what are you trying to do? Hold on, the Reverend's mic is not able to be worked out.
Root beer float.
Come on, you guys.
Has neither root beer nor float.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
No root beer, no float.
Handing me a drink.
Nobody's got. I got
this
no
guy's
root beer,
breaking the equipment. Okay, come on, Reverend.
I got the root beer
Stop it.
There's no root beer float in my root beer float.
Oh my God, he's losing it. He's like, are you guys? What is autism? Is not like this, is it? I don't know. What are you doing? Hold on, the Reverend. You're losing it. Relax. He can't get his microphone set in the right way. If you want to talk on the microphone, I'll set it up for you. You talk.
That's okay. You know what? I'm just not going to use the stand because your stand is. I don't want to use the R word, but okay. And then boom! Look, it's too heavy for the stand now. All right, you know what? Thank you. All right, everybody, we're back. Wjbw Show. Got these technical difficulties.
Wow, it's you with the mic stand. That's not technical.
I am the difficulty.
Are you gonna? Okay, well, you couldn't operate that.
Technology.
I'm a little worried now. Anyway.
Are you now?
Jack DeMarco, call in early.
Yeah, DeMarco.
Jack DeMarco.
He ain't listening.
That's my point, right?
Anyway, hold on.
You had a listener.
I've actually got a
Gary
couple
was
of
listening,
things.
but I'm sure
you got a couple
not
of things.
anymore.
Mayor Butter Dyer is running for re-election. I think
saw
we
him
can talk
today.
about that.
Can I say something?
you saw
It's a
him?
landslide.
Okay.
He'll win.
By
you
the
think
way,
he's going to win again?
By the way,
yes.
across the
He's King Orlando.
across the street from the venue that we have, the new venue opening up on the Church Street station.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So Buddy Dyer came out for the Rusty Spoon.
Yeah.
And he was wearing, do you guys ever see Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Did he break out in a song and dance?
He's got this suit on. He's got this suit on that's like this sort of, and this shoes match. This kind of this like Southern gentleman, beige, almost brown kind of suit, and he just.
Right.
I thought he was
so dapper.
Yeah, I was about to say he offered me a little slap of Dapper Dan if I want on my head.
Yeah. I got to tell you, speaking of suits, I'm really excited because my father-in-law is throwing this event for his best friend.
Okay.
Who is he used to be, his name is Peter. He used to manage the Garlic, and before that he used to manage,
they in New Smyrna?
Yeah. And it's like a life, just a celebration.
Lifetime
of
Achievement Award
kind of, yeah.
thing? Okay.
And so my father-in-law's doing this whole event in New Smyrna Beach. And this is like November 11th or 12th.
Okay.
In any event, he's buying me a custom suit.
Huh?
Yeah, and I got fitted for it a couple weeks ago, and the next like week or two, I get to go get the second fitting, where it's actually done. And you want to talk about dapper, dude? I'm really excited about this suit. I've never had a custom.
Really feels,
what color
tailored.
is it?
It's like a dark metallic blue.
Shut up! It
Yeah,
says
dude.
Mafia.
Yeah, it does.
Is it?
It definitely says Mafia.
That's awesome. So
but
let me ask you. So
what's cool?
Yeah,
and
please.
what made me bring this up is why we were there. It was like a week before my birthday, and so
50.
Dana was there with me,
Right.
and there was these pair of shoes that were just so matched this picture, and we just happened to notice it on the way out. I'm like, whoa, look at how much this. So it almost looks like an extension of the suit. These shoes,
right?
So it's like, and then I ordered like this special like metallic blue bow tie with the scuff, dude.
Really?
I'm so excited to like put this thing on. I haven't even seen it yet. We just fitted for it and picked the materials of
Is it the first time you've actually had a suit fitted for you?
Dude, yeah. Have you ever had a
No,
Yeah. Exactly.
I haven't.
Yeah.
That's why I'm all about it.
And my
dude.
father-in-law actually, and he's a very successful businessman.
Yeah.
He's only had it done once before too. And as a token of his appreciation to me for being with his daughter, he wanted to do this for me. So it's like, it's really special. And I'm like, so you talking about being all dapper and,
No,
dude,
I'm
really excited about
I think
it.
that's fucking beautiful.
I do too, man.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like I'm, and when you're talking about things that like give me, feelings of, what? I mean, he's over
confidence,
there confidence.
Things
I'm
that-
very confident,
Yeah, you are. That's why I brought it up
And
earlier.
I love
dude.
you, and I love,
you too.
and I love JB. He could work on his confidence a little bit. I mean,
We all can,
we all
right?
can.
We all can.
Absolutely. Especially in different times of our life. You've seen my ups and downs. I've seen yours.
True
JB
story.
just needs to get on and up again.
So that suit. So to your point, right? I want to keep you on the point because I want to fucking hear this thing.
Right.
So the suit, right?
Right.
So getting like, how do you feel about that?
Well,
Like,
let me tell you.
Is that
The first way it
Yeah.
starts, and it's it's a complete process. It takes a good hour or two. Is they bring out swatches, or not swatches, but little things on these hangers of what you're gonna pick for the exterior material, and you've got all these different patterns like pinstriped or solid colors and all these different colors, and then you pick your lining. And the linings are like, I picked like this really crazy, fractal paisley, or paisley, not paisley, fractal paisley. And it's really it's badass. And then that's going to match the vest. And then they take you and they, measure every bit and part of you. And, then, they send it off. And then, like I said, next week or the week after, I'm going to get the second fitting.
I don't know if it's like a uniquely female male thing, whatever. Because I think as dudes, we just kind of find clothes that we're comfortable in, and we try to wear them and look good, right?
Yeah, well, definitely.
Women,
I wear a lot of t-shirts.
Women get me too. A lot of thin hoodies. Women get measured for fucking dresses and shit their entire life, right?
Well, not really.
They pretty
Not
much
too
do.
much.
No, they do. Yeah, they're all about.
They're not going into Forever 21 and getting measured.
Dude, they're all about their measurements. You know what?
Yeah.
This is true. They're all about their fucking measurements, dude.
yeah.
That's well, you can say fuck all about how beautiful they are, but if they aren't proportionally right in their own fucking twisted retard eyes, then we can't.
Don't use the R word.
We don't get measured, guys. Like, we don't have to, but I want to have a suit. I want to have a suit like measured for me and like put on.
Right?
Like, yeah.
I'm very excited about that,
dude. I love it, and yeah.
I'll be sure to.
And you look like $1 million when you have it on.
That's
and is that the point, right? That's the thing, right?
Yeah, and you'll feel that's the feeling too, like just feeling like
that's that confidence, right? So the whole point, the confidence. That's what it is, right?
Fucking custom made suit.
When you wear that, you're gonna feel fucking awesome.
I'm gonna want to wear it all the time. Look at Jerry in his one fucking suit. He needs to change his shirt.
I'll be like, hey, Jerry, can you pick me up and take me to work? You'll be like, no problem. You show up with the suit on.
Get in the back.
I'll be like, dude.
Sit in the back seat for me.
Could you take this to the Parisian cleaners?
Please. So
Hey, JB, by the
what
way,
are you doing over there, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey.
So, okay.
We got one of those runners.
Okay, so
He's got
I was
going
trying
on.
to get Jack, see if Jack could give us a call.
Yeah, Jack. Thanks for listening,
ring
buddy.
us up,
Hey, what's up with
get us-
Johnny
son of a
Diggs?
bitch.
What's up with Johnny Diggs?
Johnny Diggs.
I hope he's okay. I don't know.
He fucking drank his liver to,
I wonder about that, dude.
Farrier and beyond.
Well, we don't know, so we're not going to.
Well,
And
I mean, from what
you're
you said on
definitely not a
Facebook.
doctor.
You know what? As we
I'm
all
just
sip
going
on our
over-
fucking Jamesons right now, let's talk about
You're not a doctor.
abusing our liquors.
Yeah,
I know.
This
I was-
whiskey I was
Jesus, you
drinking
guys.
is more a doctor than you are, sir. Oh, what does that mean?
That's vodka.
Oh, you don't have your board connected anymore?
I got it connected. You just got to turn down, you punk.
No, dude, the Rev is on fire right now. So
What does
look
that
out.
mean?
I kind of feel like, well, I don't know. I kind of feel like
the herpes? Is that a?
I feel like the Rev is behind the fucking driver's seat right now.
He's getting fire. Oh, fire! Not like fire crotch. I see.
Okay.
Like if you had a plan to mow to West.
Yeah. Let's do it. Do it. Take it to the test. So,
Travel my way, take the highway. That's the best.
there is no dark side of the
Sounds
moon. It's all
really
dark,
good.
really.
Get your kicks.
Really sounds.
What the
On
love
the
you
road.
take is evil to the light.
You know what?
Six.
I really saw a lot of when Rick Ocasek passed recently. I listened to the Cars a lot.
What do you mean past?
Okay, Rick Ocasek passed away.
No, he didn't.
Come on, cut it
Okay,
down.
I love that guy, though.
I love it. Yeah. So I started listening
Worst
to a
concert
lot of
I've
that
ever
music.
seen in my life.
Oh, really? Was it Cars?
And I love the Cars.
Yeah.
Love.
Yeah.
So I'm in Madison Square Garden during that.
I thought you said massive squirt garden.
I saw them. I saw
that porno.
I saw the Curs at the massive squirt garden.
I was like,
It was
wait,
the worst shit I've ever seen.
that was only on VHS. Massive squirt garden. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but
I saw the second one. Massive Squirt Garden 2.
Yeah.
Electric
Of course you
Boogaloo.
did.
you know why? Because they had to make that because there were so many unanswered questions
Electric
at the
Boogaloo.
end of the first massive
it was
square
like the
garden
Human Centipede.
that they had to make the second
Exactly.
one.
I mean, there had to be a human centipede, too. You know what I'm saying?
Like why is there like
Yeah.
an anal intruder number 4? Like number 3, like
Number
the biggest
4.
biggest cliffhanger ever? I don't know.
Anal Intruder number 2.
Well,
was
I think
messy.
in those line of movies, it's not a cliffhanger; it's a muff hanger.
Okay, you know what? I need to get my sound effects back up.
No sound
because
effects.
that deserves
No sound
a big
effects.
fucking.
I'm so glad talking
flop.
about
Like-
the art I make, and we talk about fucking anal intrusion and the same like 45-minute segment.
Yeah, I can't wait. You know what? I'm going to stick around because Jack's not listening just to do sound effects.
No, you're
during
not.
his.
Shut up.
Yeah, dude. It's
No,
gonna be
you're
like,
not. Oh no! Don't do that. I'll bring your
No,
board down.
dude, don't bring it
little,
down, bro.
No, you're like a little demon
Yeah,
singer
what
for
the
Guns
fuck?
N' Roses.
What do you
little-
think I'm here for?
Okay,
I'm
that's
not here
what
to,
you're here for.
To cause
What do you got?
crikey, crikey.
Anyway, all right. So let's do it then.
Let's do it. No.
What's going
No,
on?
dude.
What's going on, you guys? What are we doing?
Don't turn me down from over there.
turn him down for why?
Breaking news.
No, is Jack not calling in?
It's the news time. I have a news story I want to share. I'll wait.
All right. Well, it's nice to know.
Okay.
He can't. He just can't even handle it.
Was that Jack?
That was Jack. Hello. Hey, it's me. I'm gonna bring some.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, Reverend over there. I actually have a couple of stories. You know, we used to do this bit. Yeah. Did you hear South Park just got banned in China?
Oh yeah, because
so the new episode of South Park is out, and this is a recent story, October 7th, 2019. NextShark.com.
Do you know why? Did you see the episode?
Has been scrubbed from the Chinese internet after a recent broadcast of the latest episode called "Banned in China." So there's a whole episode.
Banned in China is what it's called. And guess
Designed-
what?
yeah.
Now they knew they were going to be banned in China.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason they did it. It was to be banned. And hello, the publicity alone is awesome. And did you hear about like the Houston the general manager
Rockets?
of Houston's, and then the NBA
Jesus.
like
The Rockets
apologized
with the NBA. Yeah.
apologized.
You guys need to research your fucking stories, dude.
And,
you had the first part of the story.
yeah.
You need to research the second part of the story.
Yeah.
I know all
What was
about
your
it.
thing?
Uh-huh.
The Houston Rockets, I've heard about that. That there
and
was
then the
some kind
NBA.
of scuttle, yeah. All right.
Yeah. So they basically apologized for what the general manager of Houston Rockets said, that he could understand what the Hong Kong people were demonstrating for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, then I guess the Colorado governor got involved. And then it was like, then they made weed legal
Don't
in
vape.
Colorado.
Don't vape.
And and then all of a sudden, all these vapors, they all came from China, dude. Everyone that died, they were all Chinese.
Okay. You're cramming a lot of stories into one.
It's all one story, dude.
Okay.
It's all one big story.
Okay.
And it's all manipulated by
Can I make
the
a suggestion?
I
I think the news sections would be really good if you actually
I'm breaking news badly.
If you
That's-
research the news.
That's what it's called, breaking news badly. So I'm keeping up with the theme.
it could mean something different.
It
Badly
could, but
doesn't have
it's
to mean like you do it badly.
Damn,
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
I wish that was a sound
I'm
effect.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Horrible.
Wow.
That's horrible. Oh, I don't have my phone. Hold on.
Oh, look,
sorry.
Jack
Jack
DeMarco is
call the
trying
other
to-
line here.
He's not listening. He can't hear you.
Oh,
You failed, you big dummy.
okay.
Ow.
Okay, thank you.
No, dude,
They're very
don't.
loud.
Fail. You need to listen to him.
Okay. Fail.
Instead of turning them down at the
I've
very.
heard him.
Yeah, okay.
I've heard him. I know you over there. Anyway, I know you. Oh, that's a new one. That's a low one. Anyway, it was good to talk with metal legend Jon Zazula.
That was
joined us
awesome.
tonight on Patch.com. There's an article about him and the whole overview in case that did not all come through.
That was wonderful.
Fail.
What you got next, buddy?
I don't know. I'm trying to get Jack on the line here. Hold on there. What do you got next? Anything contributing? Anything in a positive way? This is just like the Reverend. Yeah, it's like we can do. What is this? All right. Well, let's get you disconnected from that.
No, dude.
channel there.
Otherwise, I'll just leave. I can take our special guest home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where's Jack DeMarco? Is he calling in
He's
on
supposed to call in at 8:45.
Right. He's been trying to call your
could not
cell
have been
phone.
here.
It's a good thing I didn't bail on you guys tonight.
Right.
If
You never would have came through.
If I had bailed on you guys
We'd have
tonight,
been like,
what kind
we'd
of
have been
show would
sitting
have
here
been?
going.
I don't know.
I would have actually been at the cottage listening to the fucking train wreck your show would have been
care.
tonight.
I don't even care anymore.
I care.
I don't care.
No, he did. It's like,
Bow, bow, bow.
let's see, epic fail.
All right. Here's one I got for you.
No, we can
What do
do
you
it.
got?
We can do it.
Free the nipple. News. Yahoo. Yahoo.com. This is real news. Free the nipple movement. Women can now legally go topless in 6 states.
Hey, you know what? I've got one. Can I read mine?
Sure.
I found a news thing. You know what? Whatever, man. This is the part of the show I love the most because you guys just go off the rails.
Yeah, no, totally.
So check
What's the
this
story?
out.
All right. I hope you did your research.
I got a double story here, right?
All right, let's go.
Let's talk.
I
Yeah.
bet it's got to do with the Chinese.
So this is off Facebook.
Whoa, it's got to be reputable.
This guy named John D. I'm not going to mention his last name. He posted an article from CNN, right?
Right.
Posts are, Facebook, you can post whatever you want, whatever fucked up thing you want to.
Yeah.
You know what? Me and so have just broken up. We just want everyone to know, please respect our privacy. Who does that shit? Like those fucking people, right? Facebook.
Okay.
So this is along those lines.
Okay.
All right. John D. posts this article from CNN. Yep.
Wow.
So that was great. Well,
You've done it, Reverend. You've ruined it. You ruined the show.
Phone call.
Fucking ruined the show, Reverend.
Quick phone call.
Hello. Hey, is this Jack DeMarco? Yo, is this Jack? Yo.
Hey.
Oh, save us.
I'm ready to fuck you.
Breaking news badly. We started it. I don't know where we're at. Anyway, how the hell are you doing, good man? Thanks for taking a couple of minutes.
I'm doing wonderful. How the hell are you?
Good. So, anyway, did you have a couple of stories lined up for us, man? I blew through a couple lame ones.
Of course.
Did you know women, they go free the nipples? Did you hear a couple of those? Did you hear the free?
I've heard of free the nipples before.
Yeah, you've heard that. Okay, is that real, Jack DeMarco?
No, it's a thing.
It is real.
Free the nipples.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Legally go topless.
Do they ever do that at Burning Man?
States.
Have they ever freed the nipple at Burning Man?
Yeah, are they pretty nippleless?
I mean, they do more than free the nipple at Burning Man. I mean, there's a significant amount of naked people around for sure.
Oh,
male and female.
Freeing everything.
Freeing, like,
all of it.
Yeah, there's a thing out in Burning Man. They call them shirt cockers. It's a bunch. It's like guys who like walk around with like just a shirt, but like no pants, no underwear. You know, just a shirt. Shirt cockers.
Like Porky Pig in it. That's like what the Rev does.
Yeah, Porky
That's
Pig
good. Yeah.
Donald ducking it.
Yeah,
or winning
Donald
the
ducking it. Okay,
apparently
Winnie
as
the
well,
Pooh in it.
or Winnie the Poohing it.
That's a good news update. Anyway, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So you've been back for a little while. We appreciate always your involvement. But so what's going on in the world of news? You know, and we'll stay away from the impeachment crap unless you got something
No.
related to that.
Yeah, no. No, just some fun Florida stories out of Palm City, Florida. You know, there's no lacking for stories here in Florida.
Yeah.
A man is accused of enticing an alligator to bite his arm and then pouring beer in the reptile's mouth.
What?
Yeah, they caught an alligator. These two guys, 27 and 22, out of Hobie Sound. They got a complaint. They were holding the alligator and they were enticing the animal to trying to stick out its arm, I guess, from what I'm reading. And and as the alligator would try and bite it, they'd pour beer in its mouth.
What?
Yeah. Apparently there's video of it. The newspaper that I'm reading it from has requested this video, but as of now, the police have not released it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's who would even
welcome to Florida.
Why is that even happening? Anyway, they must be Seminole fans, I guess. There you go. Okay.
Another video that's going around. Well, this is an actual video that's going around social media. A uniformed police officer out of Miami is in trouble because he participated in some like Instagram, influencer person video shoot, and he filmed himself fake arresting 3 women in lingerie in some Miami police station. So yeah, so he's in trouble for doing that while they investigate, while he's using his
That was like every 80s porno I ever saw in my life. That's
for sure, right?
Every 80s porno I saw in my life.
Yeah, we got Christian Kelty in studio this week, so that's he's chiming in.
Hey, Christian Kelty.
I don't want to say anything. I'm seduced by the dulcimer tones of your voice. So I don't want to say anything, but it's nice to hear you.
So nice to hear from you.
Yes.
Like many a porn, but this guy doesn't really, his job is to uphold the law, and he's just, flaunting that position with scantily clad lingerie women. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good for that.
Yeah.
Well, and then
it's like every video of the Parliament House has that in reverse. Every video of the Parliament House.
Pull over. It's like
go back to the fucking bear den, dude, if you want to see the pullover scenario. We call that the bear.
Hold on.
I've never been there.
Let's give him a chance. What do you you got there? The next thing out of that.
This one is out of Pennsylvania. This one's out of Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania. A homeowner heard some noise in his kitchen, grabbed his gun to investigate, found a naked man sitting on his kitchen floor, just singing, drinking milk. Just, I guess he needed a little bit of milk. So he went in the fridge, was like naked, just singing.
Oh, I need some milk.
Drinking milk.
Give me some milk.
Yeah. So, there's, this is what happened.
That's a new term for, hey, that's a new term for got milk.
Yeah.
Come in there naked.
Yeah, right.
And be like, got milk.
Nobody got hurt in that scenario, right?
What if the guy didn't have milk?
Someone's udders got squeezed.
What would the guy?
He was probably naked and drunk. I'm sure some other sort of liquid would have done.
So was he unconscious? They called the cops, obviously, or?
The guy, held him at gunpoint until the police came and they arrested him.
Oh,
the story didn't really have a lot more information than that, but yeah.
You keep your naked ass right there. Put the milk down. You could finish the milk.
Do you guys remember when Robert Downey Jr. got arrested for that?
Oh my God! Yeah,
for going into somebody's house.
Somebody's house and woke
accidentally.
Up on ecstasy, stuck in somebody's house,
passed out in the bed.
In the kids' room.
Right.
In the kids' room, dude.
But the kids wasn't there.
No, they weren't there. But he was fucking tripping. Just fucking broke. Do you guys remember that shit?
I do. Yeah, I totally remember. For a while, Robert Downey Jr. was the biggest loser in Hollywood. Like he was kind of like
for a while.
He's Iron Man now.
Now he's like unstoppable.
Well, no, he's dead now. His character's dead.
Well, no,
it was fucking
the actor.
Hey, Jack.
Robert Downey is unstoppable.
Hey, Jack, you and I have had these Marvel movie conversations.
Yeah,
so
we
know.
Oh, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
What do you think about what Martin Scorsese said about the Marvel movies?
He was like,
"What do you?" Nope, that's not what he said, Reverend. About that they're not really cinema.
Yeah, they're more like.
You didn't hear that? Anybody hear that? No.
I did not.
Oh,
actually.
We got people down the stairs.
I heard for sure.
I heard someone down the stairs.
Did you hear that, Jack DeMarco?
Bring her in
Do you
here.
think that?
Did you?
I did not hear that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Jack,
listen up.
That they're not cinema and that they're just
theme parks.
It was like
they're just what?
Like theme parks, or you call them something like that. I don't know. Dude, enough of the farts. That's all you've got is farts. We got Jack DeMarco on the line. We're having a great conversation. That's all you've got to offer is farts. You know what?
Okay, so
hey, JB, when you're ready to fucking fire this cunt, I will take the job.
Oh, yeah? All right. We'll
Done.
gladly have. Wow, we could have had Christian Kelty all this time.
And Jack DeMarco comes in, too. Only if Jack comes in. Jack, will you come in?
Dude,
you still enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm in with you, Christian.
I'll tell you.
Okay, so check it out. So Jack and I are going to come in, and we're going to take over for Jerry. All right?
Wow. The Reverend, your response to
you know
that?
what?
My response right here.
You want people listening to your show? Bring Jack and I in.
Maybe you're right.
And then you'll have
Wow.
10 bazillion followers.
Oh, no. The Reverend. Okay.
I think you guys should do it.
Thank you,
Sounds
the
like a
Reverend.
plan.
Sounds good to you.
I love it.
Hey, Jack, are you still there?
I am still here. I'm just enjoying, listening to you guys go back and forth.
It's a nice banter.
So I don't know if this is the sign of the times or that Goodyear's just getting desperate, but they are Airbnb-ing the Goodyear blimp for a couple of nights before the Michigan Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
So only for $150 a night, you'll have the chance to visit the hangar in Ohio, stay overnight for a couple nights. But the only real bummer is that it won't be taking off. You'll be staying on the ground, so you're grounded. But it would still be pretty cool to Airbnb that would be your hotel. Like you were going to the Michigan.
That's weird.
If you were going to the Michigan Notre Dame game, wouldn't that be a cool place to stay for only $150 a night, like the blimp?
I guess.
Do you have the whole thing to yourself, or do you have to share with other people?
Yeah, are there cameras?
I'm sure there are cameras.
Oh, damn.
No, I mean...
All right. Yeah, that's interesting.
Cool story, bro.
Hey, did you hear locally recently, today it was announced, Wendy Chioji passed away. If you've been in
that's really
Orlando
sad.
for a long time, Wendy Chioji was, the face of the news here in Orlando. So that was sad.
On West. She was on West for a long time.
West.
She fought a long and long hard battle with cancer.
Yeah, that's horrible.
But fought it like many remissions and just an amazing struggle and battle.
Well, she was iconic here in Orlando.
Well, you know what?
Yeah, she really was.
This show tonight, right? Is icon. Orlando icons. She completely 100% rates.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, can we raise a glass to her? Can we do that?
Yes. Wendy Chioji.
I certainly
is up in the
raise a
air.
glass to
Hell
Wendy
yeah.
Chioji. Absolutely.
Cheers. Thermos. Whatever.
I had a special relationship.
The Reverend's got a
with Wendy.
sippy cup. That's funny.
And to your point, man, like it's cool to be in this town with so many cool people, so many talented people, so much just Orlando's got a really cool.
They got like the Jungle Cruise at Disney, which is like awesome.
Sure, man. Whatever, dude.
Kelty, I'm sure you talked about this, but I'm really looking forward to some more Overheard at Joe's, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We spoke about it very little, actually.
Hey, Jack, I'd love for you. Let's figure out a way for you to come play the show. I mean, and let's
let's talk. Sure.
And let's hijack Johnny out of the hospital.
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Is everything okay with Johnny? Yeah. Have you gotten more of a closer up update than we have from Facebook?
I'm not sure how much he wants me to share out there in the world, but I will tell you this.
Yeah.
He had a rough go of some things, pretty tough. And he's got a little bit of battle going on with some liver issues. He's been pretty vocal about that over Facebook and stuff. I saw him the other day. I had brought the mandolin because it was easily transportable. I brought it into the hospital room. We played a little Rocky Raccoon. He sang.
Oh, wow.
So, it was real good, man. That
That's
made
cool.
me feel real good. If he's listening, I hope that made him feel real good, too.
Yeah.
I love Diggs.
Man, I love Diggs too, and he's got a rough road in front of him. So all his friends out there, if you're listening, when you see him, man, gotta real support him. He's got some
shit's real.
Got some health issues that's got to get. Yeah, shit's real.
Yeah. Rock house.
But we love him, and that's what we do. We support our friends and family, right?
No doubt.
And just remember, everyone one day will die.
It's the Orlando community. Jack DeMarco on the line. A little bit of breaking news, badly. Anything else you wanted to throw in there? We don't want to keep you?
No. I'll stay in chat as long as you guys want to chat.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I know. Keep on the line. Let's keep talking.
All right, so what else do I got for you then? Let me see.
I mean, I got more stuff. I got Vero Beach women hiding crack pipes in their butts.
Okay.
Come on, everybody's got the women hiding crack pipes in their butts. Do you have something that's not? Give me something that nobody else has. Nobody else has, Jack.
Did you hear, and I haven't been there yet, there is a Orlando Mills 50 neighborhood is getting a Korean fried chicken joint. And just recently in Orlando's Mills 50, the Plaza Live was sold to Dr. Phillips. Is that right? I think that's right.
Not 50 Mills
I saw
district.
that.
That's the Milk District.
Yeah, that's the Milk District.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's not 50
Mills.
Mills.
All right, so Mills 50.
Get your district straight.
Milk District. All this area here within where we live is blowing up.
Blowing up.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway.
And we're getting Taco Bell on Central.
Taco Bell on Central.
Right? And we're getting this other.
Are we really getting a Taco Bell on Central?
Yeah, dude, right on Central and Orange. And
Central and Orange, dude, right there in the fucking corner.
Said that in the beginning.
Jack, check this out, Jack.
Korean fried chicken, though.
Fucking Christian is going to be working at the railroad station, and there's going to be a new entertainment venue there.
He's going to have
I was going to do some research, but
he's going to have a time-traveling bar.
Yep.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm working on some shit, dude.
So, we hope to see you there. Korean fried chicken, you ever eat that?
I have not.
No, neither have I. I've heard it's extra super crispy.
I've had it. It's fucking awesome.
It's delicious.
So there's a place called Bon Choi.
Hey, yeah, you know what's awesome, you guys?
By the airport.
Can we just real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Everybody you're talking about all night long, you need to fucking tag all those motherfuckers. They don't need to hear the show.
Yeah.
They don't need to throw in fucking 10 cents a fucking thing. And you guys,
we're not
should
here
be
for
cleaning
money.
up right now. Jack DeMarco, am I right?
Well, I heard Jack's only.
I know nothing about the podcast business. I just like to talk.
Oh. Why did it sounded like you're further away now?
Yeah, would you post
Yeah,
on
you're right.
Sounds like you're Jon Zazula.
I'll stay on the phone as long as you want.
Hold
I'll
on.
put you on speakerphone and do my laundry.
There he is, Jon Zazula.
No.
Is he back?
All
Okay.
right.
No, I got you. All right. No, you're sounding
He
good.
didn't
Okay.
even know what we talked about.
Stop that. Okay. Stop that, Reverend.
Dude.
Okay,
I had to
Jack
go to the farm real
DeMarco,
quick.
hanging
Sorry.
out over there. What else did you say you had? Oh, yeah, Korean fried chicken. We talked about that. Orlando
You've never had it before.
is
but-
getting really...
Where is it?
It's going to be in the Mills 50 place.
Progressive-ish.
It's progressive for an old farm town. Sure.
Orlando Mills 50. That's where they're going there.
Yep.
King Bao,
King Bao Chai.
Pokana,
Chua.
to the district.
You've been to King Bao?
There was a Chi Kin, a
Gumbo.
Korean fried chicken concept at 813 North Mills Avenue.
So, man, this has been a great show. Thanks for being
we are wrapping
doing
up.
breaking news
Oh,
badly
okay.
with this, Jack. Christian Kelty.
Well, thank you guys.
hey,
I'm
man.
glad to be on. What do you guys want to talk about tonight?
No, we're done.
Yeah, we're gonna
wrapping
start
this-
up. What do you mean
we're
wrapping this
done?
up.
Yeah, that was the pre-show,
I
so
thought we
we're going
I
to
thought we were going to talk about some
finally
stuff.
get the show going
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
All right, I thought we were going to talk about some
One
stuff.
more thing.
We're done.
Are we doing a show?
No, it's
Is it done?
8:55.
Did Jack call yet?
Jack. He never listened. He never called.
Jack?
He always
I did call. I called the
Oh my
studio
God,
line.
Jack's on the
Jack's
line right
here.
now.
Jack.
Hey, Jack, what's up, dude? Welcome to the show.
I totally called the studio line a couple times.
God, you
Awesome.
guys. This had better be pretty freaking important. Is the meadow on fire?
No, Charlie. We found a map to Candy Mountain.
Listen, my
Candy
job
Mountain,
works in
Charlie.
TV. Like, I
Yeah,
get
Charlie.
it, man.
We're
Gotta
going
call
to
in when you
Candy
say you're going to call in.
Mountain.
I
Well,
call
you
You
in.
called in
Charlie.
perfect, dude.
Yeah, Charlie.
What a
We'll
great
be
show,
an
you guys. What a great show tonight.
Apparently.
I'm so glad
Thank
to
you,
be part of
Charlie.
it.
Sure,
Thank you, Charlie.
Charlie.
Hold on.
All right, then.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Candy Mountain, right.
Okay,
That was
there we
great.
go. What
So-
else do I got? Anything?
Yeah,
No. Oh, I got this little sponsor crawl. Let me make sure we get this out this week. Let's see if we can hear
Do
this. Jack DeMarco, thank you so much.
Yes, DeMarco.
Thanks, guys. Always a
Good
blast.
night.
Always a
Thank
blast.
PocasHottest.com, ShannonHoltArt.com, OrangeBlossomBrewing.com, EtoileBoutique.com, BadassSandwiches.com, Infotainment.com, Kush Ultra Lounge, Dank Orlando City Smoke Shop, Orlando Art Army, Iron Cafe, Iron Cow Cafe, thank you, Kathmandu Winter Park, GroundingRoots.com, EarTheater.usdjs.com, NorasWineCigars.com, LittleIndies.org, and RemixRecordShop.com. Thank you so much. Season 10 of the JB Rev Show keeps rocking. That's how we do it. Local businesses are awesome. Thank you.
Zoo, you put your pigtails on, something gone, something long. Off your head, running about on your toes, easy getting on, something gone. Stimuli, Wi-Fi, wavelengths, don't think about them tanks. Great lens, no thanks, no thanks. Thinking upon the royal fam. They cut the drugs with something nasty at these fake fools pool party. Close it down, close it down, close it down. They cut the drugs with something nasty at these fake fools pool party. Close it down, close it down, close it down. Light blue, fireproof, should you be missing you? Pillow, something to get you. Fortune cookies, I've been wishing on them stars. It does go, that's how it is. Stanley Kubrick. Biggest, smallest pumpkin, a fucking genius. They cut the drugs with something nasty at this fake Phil's pool party. Close it down, close it down, close it down. They cut the drugs with something nasty at this fake Phil's pool party. Close it down, close it down, close it down. They cut the drugs with something. Fantastic, clear, bad breath. Moving on, moving on. Southport, Baltimore, wherever you are. Bigger than you is. Bigger than you is. Bigger than you is. Bigger than you are. They cut the drugs with something nasty at this fake Phil's pool party. Close it down, close it down, close it down. They cut the drugs with something nasty at this fake Phil's pool party. Close it down, close it down, close it down. They cut the drugs with something. They cut the drugs with something nasty at this fake Phil's pool. They cut the drugs with something nasty. They cut the drugs with something nasty at this fake Phil's pool party. They cut the drugs with something nasty. They cut the drugs with something. They cut the drugs with something nasty. They cut the drugs with something. They cut the drugs with something nasty. They cut the drugs with something. They cut the drugs with something nasty.
They cut the drugs with nasty.
WJBW, Orlando, Florida. The first quasi-radio web show.
Wow. Yeah.